Welcome to the series To The Point. Connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. Let's begin. So, what is Python? It is a snake though, but we are not learning about animals here, right? So, in our context, Python is a high level programming language which is easy to read and simple to implement. It is cross platform, which means you just have to write code once and you can run it anywhere. By anywhere, I mean operating systems such as Linux, Android, iOS, or Windows. It is a very easy syntax. To print a simple hello world, we have to write this much code in Java, whereas in Python, we just have to write print hello world. As simple as that. Python runs on an interpreter, which means we don't have to compile the code before its execution. We can directly execute the file by writing Python followed by the file name in the terminal. Python is an object-oriented language, which means we can contain our code within classes and objects, and hence we can remove the redundant code and can use the same code throughout our program. Python can be used to develop websites, softwares, enterprise applications, database, business and network applications, game development, and countless many other fields. So now comes the question, where to code and how to execute. We can create and execute our Python code in different environments. One of them is command line, which can be used to execute our Python code. We can also perform many operations by accessing the Python shell from command line. We can't use command line for writing our application code. We can write our code in a text editor. There are a couple of text editors out there such as Notepad, Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, etc. Every text editor has their own pros and cons, so you can use any text editor you feel comfortable with. Last but not least are the IDEs, which are Integrated Development Environment. They provide additional functionalities along with our text editor that can be used for compiling, building, running, or even testing our applications. IDEs are usually developed for a specific language. For Python, there are a couple of IDEs such as PyCharm, PyDev. As a part of this course, we'll be using a text editor called Visual Studio Code. Now that we are familiar with Python and its concepts, all that's left is how to code. Let's begin that from the next video.